What is up, average dad fans? Yes, welcome back to another video, and today I want to discuss the upcoming OnePlus 13 and why I actually think it's the most mind-blowing phone for the price. I'm not actually sure how OnePlus are doing it. Let's go. So, the OnePlus 13 is now available to buy. The Chinese version anyway, the global one will be out in a few weeks. But of course the specs, the hardware, everything just remains the same. You just have a Chinese version with ColorOS or the global version with OxygenOS. ColorOS is better, but OxygenOS brings with it Android Auto and smartwatch connectivity, far easier than the Chinese version. Now, other than that, that's the only difference in terms of the Chinese version and the global. But what I want to discuss is the absolutely jam-packed flagship specs that this phone is providing across the board. Here's a little snapshot of what I'm going to talk about. And before I forget, if you want to have the chance to win a OnePlus 13, a Vivo X200 Pro, whatever smartphone you choose, then you have to be a member on Buy Me a Coffee. This gives you access to the Average Dad group chat, but most importantly, in December, the first week of December, I will be announcing the channel member giveaway, which next month is a phone. Any phone, apart from the Huawei Mate XT, from the Average Dad Tech Store. So, if you haven't already joined through Buy Me a Coffee, please make sure you do so. And let me know that you've joined so I can share with you the WhatsApp group chat, because it's from that group chat I will select the winner of whatever phone you desire. Now, specs wise, the OnePlus 13. Let's start with the display. Most Android flagship phones come with a Full HD Plus display, aka the Xiaomi 15 Pro, the Vivo X200 Pro, the Vivo X200 Pro Mini, all fantastic Full HD Plus, so Ultra HD displays, but not Quad HD like the OnePlus 13. Now, this is carried over from the OnePlus 12. Anyone that had the OnePlus 12 or has the OnePlus 12, congratulations, you have one of the best displays on the market. At 6.82 inches, consuming content on this phone is just a pleasure. Now, of course, that display is 120 Hz, it's LTPO, it's a billion colours, plus it's got all the good stuff that most smartphones have. It's just that Quad HD Plus that a lot are actually missing these days. And then I want to talk about the battery. Again, most flagship phones nowadays are getting way over 5,000 mAh, like the Vivo, the Oppo, and the Xiaomi's. But very few hit 6,000 mAh. The OnePlus 13 falls into the category that does. 6,000 mAh that charges with a 100 watt charging wired, charger in the box, and 50 watts wireless charging. Now, OnePlus have also released a new, very cool looking wireless charger with MagSafe technology. You can also buy this from the Average Dad Tech Store. Go ahead, link in description. So display, top tier. Battery, top tier. Chipset, one of the first phones to be shipped with the new Snapdragon Elite chip. Yes, 3nm architecture, much like the MediaTek Dimensity 9400. I've yet to see proper Geekbench scores, but Snapdragon, Qualcomm will take back the crown for the most powerful and efficient SoC on the market. 3nm, yeah, it's just getting a bit ridiculous now, and I'm all for it. So for you pro gamers out there, I promise you, the OnePlus 13 with that chipset and that massive battery and the active cooling inside, it'll be a fantastic gaming phone. And of course, it's a OnePlus. It has good cameras. For me, and I'm being entirely honest, the OnePlus has never had class-leading cameras like the Vivo flagships, but it's never had bad cameras. I'm excited and interested to see what the OnePlus 13 has because it's still Hasselblad partnership led, but it's basically just the cameras taken from the Oppo. And in that respect, a couple of them are from the Oppo X7 Ultra, which was one of the best smartphones of last year in terms of photography. Now, it's a triple 50 megapixel setup, unlike on the Oppo, which does have quad rear setup. However, you are still going to get 6 times lossless zoom from the included 50 megapixel 3 times telephoto. One thing that does seem to be lacking is 4K at 120 frames per second. To me, that should be the new baseline. The Oppo didn't have it. The Vivo does. I was really hoping the OnePlus would. It does have 8K 30, which is good. But 4K 120, I've discussed this before, for certain features and certain tasks, I really like 120 frames per second. And then another element of the OnePlus 13 that might interest a lot of you is its IP rating. It has gone a step beyond IP68 water and dust resistance and now has IP69. Essentially, the same specs as IP68, apart from this will also be covered and has been tested for high power wash water. So if you wanted to power wash your phone, I mean, not like a diamond cutter power wash, but a general power wash, then your phone's fine. I tend to find a lens wipe or something cleans my phone fine, but you do you. And then, of course, all these specs, everything I've talked about would mean nothing if I told you the price was going to be £1,200 plus, like the Samsung S24 Ultra or the iPhone 16 Pro Max. But I'm making this video because the price isn't that. And yes, I'm going to plug my own store. There are still a few people out there in the comment section that can't wrap their heads around why I would plug my store in my videos. But I'll be as subjective and honest and impartial as possible. The Average Dad Tech Store has the OnePlus 13 for the cheapest price in the world. There you go. That's as subjective and impartial as I can be. But in all seriousness, I've had a look around. I've already sold 5 and I've not even advertised the phone yet. It is the cheapest price around. You can get Chinese version for £639 for the 256GB version, or for 16 gigabytes of RAM with 512 gigabytes of storage, £699. And if you want to throw in the OnePlus wireless charger, that new cool looking thing, for £89, you're getting your charger and the phone for under £800. So the link to the Average Dad Tech Store is in the description. If you've got any questions, you can WhatsApp me or you can email me. The contact section is on the homepage of the store. I'm excited to have it in hand. It'll be here in a few days. If you haven't already, smash subscribe so you can be kept up to date. I am trying to post videos daily, informative, tutorial-based videos, answering questions, and showing you as much of the device as possible. So if you do appreciate this little update, specs, tell-all, please smash like. I'll be back soon with more content, as promised. And until next time,